Welcome to Vision, Impact, and Purpose. See your vision, walk in your purpose, and impact lives with your gifts and talents. Thank you for tuning in to listen to Tikwa, your Christian virtual assistant coach. Join Coach Tikwa as she shares her own journey, shifts your mindset, inspires you while sharing insights and tips for a profitable virtual assistant business along the way. Now here is your host, Tikwa, founder of PowerPo Assistants.
Hey, welcome back. Last episode, we got all niche-y with it. Now, I'm looking for you, that perfect client. If you ask people in business, who is the perfect client? Some have a hard time answering that question. They have a heart of gold with the best intentions, but nobody can help everybody. If you have the mindset of, I help everyone, then you help no one. Okay? It's just not the way things should go. For some people, they automatically know who they are supposed to be looking for. But for me, it took me quite a minute. Okay? If I'm being totally honest with you, this was not an exercise that I even wanted to do. Okay? But I'm glad my coach made me do it. And believe me, when you hire a coach, you will be glad you did too. Finding out who your perfect client avatar is the most crucial part of your business. And I didn't know that until I hired my coach. Knowing and finding your perfect client is just as important as having a firm foundation. There are a couple of things that you should know. There are a couple of things that you should have tucked in your mind when looking for your client. The first step is knowing everything about them. They are truly, and I mean truly, like your best friend, your bestie. You are the go-to person when it comes to your bestie, right? For example, if anyone is planning a surprise party, they don't have to talk to their mom. They could just call you. You know what type of shrimp, what type of decorations, what music, anything that requires a decision. You are the resident expert. Essentially, it's like planning something for yourself since you and your bestie are so much alike. Well, guess what? You and your perfect client are the same way. They are exactly like you. The difference between you and them is you figured it out. And now it's time for you to help them do the same. So I'm sure you're wondering, where would I find my new best friend? Well, guys, there are a few questions you need to ask yourself. Is this person a male or is it a female? Who's that perfect client avatar? You have to figure out male or female. You do have to give your perfect client a name because we are talking about your bestie, right? So you're not going to just be talking about, hey, everybody. Right? Because we're not talking to everybody. We're talking to your perfect client avatar. That's one person. So what we're going to do, we're going to put an age on it. What is this perfect client age? What is the status of their relationship? Are they married or are they single? Do they have children? And then the most important thing is, what business do they have? That is important, okay? Because your perfect client avatar is going to be in the business that you are passionate about, that you want to help. It could be impacting lives. If you're someone who likes working with children and perhaps maybe you want to work with tutorers or teachers or someone in the educational field. These are things that you need to know. So knowing the type of business that your ideal client has, what type of pain are they dealing with? These are important things. What are their pain and desires? It's just so many things that you need to know about your ideal client. Keeping this person in your mind's eye and in your heart will be one of the easiest ways to find them while you're building content. Okay? Let me tell you about that content. Content is wonderful to have in your business. Lots of content. When you're building your ideal client avatar, you're going to have content to last you a lifetime because everything that you do is going to be screaming your ideal client. That is the key to attracting your clients. Well, now, guys, here comes the hard part. I know you're saying, I knew it couldn't be this easy. Nope, it's not easy, especially having your own business. It is not easy. I learned that the hard way, okay? And you're right. Now that you know who you're looking for, you have to go out and find them. The first thing that you should do is start with, guess what I'm going to say? Right. Social media. And what else? Google. Ooh, how I love Google. So if you are starting with social media first, we are looking in Facebook groups, on Facebook pages. We are looking for your ideal client in that industry. We are also checking LinkedIn. Let's not forget about these other social media platforms that you can go and check where your ideal clients are hanging out at. Your LinkedIn, your Instagram, and University of YouTube. Whoop, whoop. Yes, you can't leave any stone unturned. That means going into the Facebook groups, check out their rules and request to join. Now, once you're in the group and you're inside, normally they'll tag you within a week or a couple of days so that you can introduce yourself. If you have not been tagged to introduce yourself, go ahead and do it. Stand out from the rest. That's what my mother raised me to be. She did not raise me to be like everybody else. She raised me to stand out from everybody else and be different. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Don't wait for somebody to ask you to introduce yourself. Be bold and go out there and grab what you need. Grab what you want. I suggest going to Canva. Canva.com is a free platform. Anybody could register for free, and that's where you can do your graphics and all. You do not have to be a professional graphic person. You could go in there and you can learn how to do Canva. And like I said, go on YouTube and start Googling on how to create those graphics if you don't know how to do that. And using your own photo, use your photo, a nice high resolution photo, a photo of yourself. And then also include some things about you, who you are, what's your business, who you serve. And what I like to do, I like to include some fun facts because it's not just all about business. It's about making connections with your ideal client where they're hanging out, right? So this will stand out from the rest because I know that I have got many compliments on my Canva post where I just posted my introductory post. And guess what, guys? It sparks up conversations. It may be something on your fun fact that resonate with someone or have the same common interest as you. So that starts a conversation. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Ooh, I'm telling you, that's a conversation starter. Just put that post up in that group. Now, let me put your mind to ease a bit. You're going to follow the same steps to find your perfect client that you did to find your niche. Remember, we talked about getting all niche-y with it. So this shouldn't be that new to you. Your perfect client is not to be confused with your target audience. Your perfect client is working with you one-on-one. Now, your target audience is a group of people who fall inside like a certain demographic, ages, etc. So when you're working with your ideal client, it's important for two main reasons. They will love working with you, and this is how your business will continue to grow. While you're growing, you'll continue to optimize your services and focus on what marketing tools assisted you the most. One thing to keep in mind is, while you're looking for them, you best believe they are looking for you too. So I hope that you enjoy this podcast episode on your perfect client avatar, and I'll be back next week for the next episode.
Thank you for listening to Vision, Impact, and Purpose with Coach Tikwa. Be sure to tune in again for new episodes and visit her website at tikwa.com.